In a small town where dust hung in the air and secrets traveled faster than the wind, one family built their life on sacrifice. But sometimes, no matter how much love you give, one wrong choice can change everything. And sometimes, the one person you don't listen to is the one trying to save your life. This is the story of a boy who saw tomorrow. In a quiet town, there lived a man named Ikenna. His hands told his story, rough, cracked, worn by years of labor. Every morning, before the sun rose, he was already working, not for himself, for his family. His wife, Ngozi, was no different. Before the first rooster crowed, she was on her way to the market, carrying hope in a basket of vegetables. Together, they shared one silent dream. Our children will not suffer like us. They had 2 children. Chidozie, disciplined, focused, determined, the kind of son every parent prays for. And Adanna, beautiful, bright, but restless. She didn't want struggle. She wanted more. It didn't happen all at once. It never does. 3 friends entered her life: Blessing, Tara, and Lola. They laughed louder, dressed better, lived faster. Blessing, a loud, intacting voice. Life is short, enjoy it. And slowly, Adanna changed. Classes became optional. Home became distant. Until one evening, Ngozi sat her down. You are walking towards darkness even if you cannot see it. Adanna, Mama, nothing is wrong. But sometimes the truth knocks and we refuse to open the door. Then came John, smooth, confident, intentional. He made Adanna feel seen. You deserve better, I can give you that. And she believed him. 2 months later, she sat on a cold bathroom floor, holding a truth she wasn't ready for. I'm pregnant. That child is not mine. And just like that, something inside her broke quietly. When her father found out, his anger filled the house. Ikenna, leave this house. Ngozi, she is still our child, but pain can turn love into stone. That night, Adanna walked into the darkness alone. She struggled, she survived, she endured, and then her son was born. Adanna, you will not suffer like me. She named him Prince, but in her heart, little twist. At 4 years old, Prince, Mama, don't go that way. Adanna, why? Prince, the ground will fall. She listened, and later that day, the road collapsed. That was the beginning. He didn't guess, he knew. Fear and whispers, voices overlapping. That boy is not normal. He sees things. Something is wrong. The town grew afraid, but Prince only wanted to help. One woman saw something different, Mama Bisi. Prince, don't go out today. That night, kidnappers struck nearby, and everything changed. A new hope or danger. Years passed. Adanna rebuilt her life, and then she met Emeka. Gentle, patient, kind. For the first time, she felt peace. But Prince, don't trust him. Adanna, let me be happy. And this time, she didn't listen. That night, Prince followed him, and what he saw, fire, robes, chants, and Emeka among them. Prince, Mama, he will hurt you. Adanna, stop. And in that moment, she broke something far deeper than trust. She went with him anyway, into the forest, into the trap. Emeka, you should not have come alone. But Prince already knew. He ran, he gathered help, and led them straight into the darkness. Prince, calm. I already saw this. It's over now. Adanna, I'm sorry. I should have listened. Prince, I just wanted to protect you. Her brother came back. Her father returned. Ikenna, I was wrong. And for the first time in years, the family was whole again. The town changed. Fear became respect. Whispers became admiration. Voices. He is a gift. Adanna, what do you see now? A better tomorrow. We all make mistakes. The question is not whether we fall, but who we become after. And sometimes, the one sent to save us is the one we almost ignored.